Welcome back, boys.
We're back-to-back weeks with the guest here.
Yep.
He's kind of bamboozled.
What's good?
This is our good friend Donovan Gygi
and my cousin.
and Austin's cousin.
Yes, sir.
He's really buff. He's
He works
6'9".
out every day. He has a big cock.
He gets a lot of he gets a lot of girls, like
He
a
gets
lot,
lots of girls. All
Like
the
a
girls
ton.
he gets,
like
they
a
all have
lot,
their ex problems and
like
stuff.
a ton, like so many.
It's actually true. That's the thing.
That's dangerous territory to talk about.
Yeah, no cap. No
On the
cap.
I don't think it's that dangerous.
I mean,
it's a little dangerous.
it's dangerous just because, like, if she listens.
That's what I'm saying.
She probably has no idea this even exists.
Yeah.
Probably.
But like, are you posting it on your story or what?
No, but like I sent her a picture
Come on.
of a mic.
Why
and I
aren't you?
hope
Why
she
aren't
doesn't
you
ask what I'm
posting?
doing.
She'll be like, "What are you doing?"
I'm
You
like,
better
I'm
post it.
posting a pod.
No,
You
just
better
say
post it.
just say you're recording a rap song.
All right, I'm in the studio.
I'm in the studio
Yeah.
right now. Okay, leave
Dude,
me alone.
Okay.
that's what we were saying. Like when we had our other mics in the very beginning, we would be
they
like,
have
we're
the
in the,
booms
yeah,
and stuff.
That would be dope.
we're in the studio right
Get
now,
a
dog.
mixer, bro.
That's what that is.
I know, but are you gonna get like a? Are you gonna add? Yeah, I guess you don't need to. Get like effects on it, auto tune.
I mean, eventually, I was watching. Dude, guess what I found?
We need to
last
hook
night?
up freaking like soundboards to that shit.
I know.
Sick.
Well, so like the amount of research I've been doing is absolutely bonkers,
Really?
Research
So-
for what?
dude. So much. Because first of all, we couldn't.
just on like the technology, like
Yeah, just
podcasting?
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
just everything.
Everything for podcasts.
So guess what I found last night? You'll be pissed.
What?
So I'm scrolling on YouTube, right? And this is like my late nights where I'm just about to go to sleep and I'm just scrolling on YouTube trying to find a video to go to sleep to, right? And I see a video and it's like, I can't even remember. It's like 10 things that makes your podcast easier or something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, that looks good. Click on it. First thing dude talks about, first thing
3 mics.
is 3 mics and it's like $90.
Is it that?
And
Do you have a fourth mic?
What?
I thought you got. Do you have 4 mics?
Well, we have 5 mics right now.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Because
And
we have
five
the
can-
other
five can
2.
go in that.
Well, so
Four
4
can
can
go
go
in
in that,
that.
but we have to have. It's a really long story. Like I'll explain to you after the pod because it would probably take the entire pod to be explain everything that we've had to go through to get these 3 mics to work.
So to connect all like just a short story, like you to connect all that, you had to learn as you go.
yes,
Like,
because
we've learned
there-
everything as we went.
because we couldn't find a single video. Like we looked everywhere, could not find a single video that showed us how to do 3 mics.
and then we're
What,
seeing
just
all
a
these
plug-
podcasts.
Aren't you just plugging everything in or what?
yes, but okay, I'll give you a basic rundown really quick. Basically, the mics that we did buy, they were USB mics, not XLR, and that's what these are,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
They were
XLR,
US
XLR.
They were USB mics. Like we can't find a single one of those audio interfaces that take USB, not XLR. All of them take XLR, right? So we're like, okay, how do we? And our microphones, our old ones, don't take XLR. So we're like,
You
how?
still have them?
Yes, because we're trying to sell them, but we're like, how do we make these work without an XLR, right? So we were looking everywhere, and we bought one little thing that didn't work, and then
Why don't you just return the USB ones and get XLR?
well, that's what we ended up doing. We didn't return them because it had been too long, but that's what we ended up doing in the very end. But
Okay.
With those mics that we had, the boom ones, they're USB, right?
Yeah.
And so we got like 6 different connectors to
Yeah.
try and plug it into that, and it didn't work.
So is the XLR better quality, you think, than USB?
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Is that okay? I wonder.
And like the more connectors you have, the worse the quality's gonna sound. So if it's
Yeah.
just one straight to it, it's
Mhm.
gonna sound the best.
And
yeah. Okay.
and with the USB ones, it would just plug in right into my computer, so the
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
wasn't like that good, right? They were good because they were good mics, but that is like meant for audio.
That's
and like
meant
that's
for
like-
audio
yeah.
recording. Yeah.
This kind of stuff,
Mhm.
yeah.
And like even recording music too.
Oh,
So
really?
so back to the thing I was saying. Then he started going over microphones, and he found these freaking sweet looking Samsung microphones that are on boom arms, and they're like $90.
Yeah.
They're XLR. I'm like, this
Nice.
is complete bull.
How much is one of these mics?
70
70.
bucks.
Oh,
So
They're still good.
so we bought like a bunch of stuff, and I was like, dude, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Plug them all in, doesn't work. I was like, okay, this is bull. I call Austin. I'm like, this is not working. I don't know what to do. And it was what, Tuesday? Yeah, it was Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday.
And
It
we
was-
post on Wednesdays, and we hadn't recorded yet. I was like, dude, like I don't know what to do. And I was like, should I just go to Best Buy and just buy 2 more because we already had one for the guests?
Oh,
but
yeah.
we couldn't get a guest. I was like, let's just go buy 2 more. He's like, yeah, let's do it. So
Oh, I bet.
literally just ordered on Amazon, came the same night, and
That's
here we
dope.
are.
So was your dad the first guest then?
So yeah, he was the first guest
He
on
was
like
on
the
episode
5th.
like 6.
Yes,
How
5
many
or
guests have
6.
you had on here?
Just
2 now.
Dave.
And then me.
Yes.
And then
That's
you're the second one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dave's been on 2 episodes, and then you're on this one.
Oh, see.
But the first episode we did with my dad, the sound didn't work. So
Because
really?
we try to figure it out, and then we recorded it on a separate computer and tried
So
to
you
drag and drop it, and it wasn't working.
Wait, did you? So you recorded a whole episode and you couldn't post it because the sound didn't work?
no, you couldn't
Pretty
hear him,
much.
but
You
you could
could-
hear us. It was
yeah.
just stupid. It was a
Oh,
dumb
it was dumb.
post, and it has more views than
It has
the
more
one that was
views
good.
than last
Oh,
week.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's weird. I don't
But
know.
they'll go up,
Yeah.
hopefully. It's weird. It's weird how that stuff works.
Yeah. Anyways, this is our guest.
Donovan, by the way.
Donovan.
If we never, or Don.
What? Tell us about yourself. What do you like to do for fun?
Oh, like,
Let him
You
know.
know. Oh, you know.
Pretty boring. I just freaking work and then hit the gym and then work on cars. That's pretty much my life in a nutshell right there. And hang out with you guys.
I mean, I don't see any other way to live, to be honest.
No cap.
That's the way to go. With a girl too. You got a girl and you got that
and you got a
luxury
girl.
life.
Yes, sir.
How's that going?
Yeah, it's going. It's pretty good. It's
Be
pretty good,
careful.
actually.
Careful
No,
with
it's
your
good.
words
It's good.
here.
It's good.
Is it good or is it not good?
Hey, it's better than it was at the start. I'm comeback season, bro. Fourth quarter.
What?
No lie.
Fourth
I'm
quarter.
telling you.
How much are you down though?
No, bro, you don't understand. The repair I've done is like I'm fixing Felix over here.
So what you're saying is like you're MJ and your girl's Kobe and she passed you the ball. It's fourth quarter,
Yes,
5
sir,
seconds
that's what I'm
left.
saying, dude.
You're down by 2
Mhm.
MJ and Kobe?
because like
No, never
2
mind.
goats.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on.
I mean, unless your girl's more of like a
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. Yeah, but I don't know. It was. I mean, made it to 2 family parties so far, and everyone's starting to I'm starting to smooth things over. You know.
dub. Maybe if you showed up to your own family parties,
Yeah,
that'd be
that's
cool
true.
too.
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah, it's not my fault. All right.
Oh, it's not your fault?
My car was on the.
It's
jack,
not
I
my
was spray
fault.
painting.
It was on the jacks, and you're like, oh, I might as well just spray paint my calipers. Why not?
Yeah, and I didn't really want to go.
I mean, honestly, like you didn't even get done with it until like midnight. So if you had gone, then you wouldn't have gotten done for forever.
Yeah. Plus, I just didn't want to go. I wasn't feeling like I didn't want to go.
Yeah,
But
that's understandable.
I had to do, but it took like 4 coats of stuff to dry. I had to wait for it the primer to dry. Then I had to do a coat of paint and then wait for that to dry, which took like 20, 30 minutes.
Mhm.
Then do another coat of paint, just to make sure it's all good. And then I put a clear coat on it to protect the paint.
So you went all in.
Yeah, and the hardest part, I was watching a couple of videos on brake pad, just to
Mhm.
tape it off because they don't want to get paint
Yeah.
everywhere. And I had to
I had
That's
paint
what
on
I
my
said.
calipers.
I did it for
Or
one
on my,
tire. One tire, I
rotors.
Yeah, one tire I went really detailed on the tape, but then the rest of the 3 I just kind of started slapping it on, and just painting it. 'Cause
That's
was
what I did, bro.
It's whatever.
Did you use the garbage bag method where
Mhm.
you just stretch it over the
That's the
caliper?
way to go.
Yeah, and then I at the beginning. Oh, before I put all the coat, it also took forever because I got a wire
Talking
brush
to-
and drill.
Talking to the mic, please.
I got a. Oh, sorry.
Please talk into the mic.
So I got a wire brush and a drill, and I just smoothed it out and got all the brake dust off of it
Right.
Mhm.
and sanded it down.
So you really went
So-
all in.
Well, wanted to make sure that the paint was really
Yeah.
on there, so it didn't come off and
Yeah.
it looked nice. So and it turned out pretty sick. So
Yeah.
What color did you do?
cherry red.
So it's like
So it's
it's like bright red.
So yeah, it looks like a Tesla now. It's just
That's sweet.
Looks like a Tesla.
the colors are sick because it's like white. I need to get my windows tinted though because that'll
Yeah.
really bring it all together. Because
Dude.
right now the windows have some blue film over it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like-
the
Oh.
shitty kind.
I hate it. It's
That
so
stuff
ugly.
sucks.
It's so
Yeah.
ugly. So I got
When I painted my calipers, I literally, I don't even know. I put the garbage bag on and then just kind of started spraying.
That's what
I was spraying and praying,
yeah.
and it got all over my brakes. It got all over my rotors. I was
Yeah,
like,
well, my friend that we did before, he started freaking me out. And he's like, you don't want to get on the rubber, it'll mess up the braking system. And I'm like,
the
bro,
rubber.
what? Do you know the rubber little bearings on it? The little rubber. I don't even know. He was just saying not to get on that. And he's like, don't get on the brake pads and don't get on the rotor. I'm like, dude.
He was psyching you out.
Yeah, I was like, are you dumb? If I go on the rotor or the brake pad, it clamps down. It'll saw it off.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh,
Because,
yeah,
like,
all right.
said.
I
So that's
didn't-
when I just started just spraying.
I
it.
masked nothing off. I just garbage bagged it and I wire brushed it.
That's-
And then
I didn't even
freaking
wire brush
sprayed.
it. I didn't even wire brush it.
I wire brushed mine.
Because I didn't
but-
even I don't even know, dude. I wasn't even thinking. I was just like, I just want to do it.
Yeah, but I tried to wire. I needed to wire brush it because the tape wouldn't stick onto it, like because it's all
Yeah,
greasy. So
yeah.
like I couldn't get it to stick.
I'm like, I got some on my rotor, and it was like,
Yeah, I
whatever.
got
it
some
was
on my
gone in
rotor.
like a couple days.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
It's not that.
So
It's not
he
that
was
big of a deal.
psyching me out for like no reason, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty fun,
Hmm.
and I think it's a good addition to like for looks and
Yeah,
aesthetic.
it looks cool
It
and it's
makes it
like so
pop out a
simple.
lot.
Yeah. It's so easy to do and it looks sick.
Yeah.
So cheap
yeah.
DIYs,
Mhm.
cheap DIY car things.
5-minute crafts.
5-minute crafts.
Yeah,
They
but
should definitely have that 5-minute
my
crafts.
emissions is about to expire, and I don't have
I
my
just had to
cat
go
on.
get mine.
I don't have my cat
I
on.
know.
Couldn't be me, boys.
I need to
Couldn't
come. I
be
need to come
me.
over and weld that hoe on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know,
Yeah, you do need to, but I wouldn't trust me to weld, to be honest.
bro.
As long as it's
I'll-
on there, it doesn't matter.
Well, honestly,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause to be honest,
because you don't have to do smog anymore for cars.
yeah, and I was thinking about it like to keep it on or like, but I most likely I'm just gonna cut it back off again, and then because then I'll just get a custom exhaust after that. So
yeah.
I don't know. I just want it good enough.
If I were you, I would just
Or, like, try to
keep. I would just do it. I would keep a cat and just take off the resonators and the mufflers
Okay. Well, I just
because it would still suppress some noise, but
Yeah.
it
It'd
would
still be loud, though.
Yeah,
It'd still be like the loud you want.
you might want a tiny little resonator right under the cabin just so it doesn't vibrate
Okay.
a lot, like in
Mhm.
Jaden's car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I have an exhaust system.
And yours still vibrates?
Well,
Where did you go?
so my exhaust system, they're so stupid. I went in and I was like, I want the whole thing completely redone from the beginning of the cat back, right?
So cat back.
Yes. And I was like, do that. And they're like, okay, bet. So they did it. And then I got it back and I was like, sick. They did it. And then when I got home, I like looked under it and the whole entire thing after the cat was done.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Well, I said before though.
You just said after.
No, but I said before.
You just told me after.
Did I say before or after?
You just said after. I
heard
said
after.
cat back. I said
Oh.
cat back, and you said yeah.
Oh, anyways, I was trying to, I wanted them to, because like I did the crappy weld on the cat.
Yeah,
Right?
so you wanted to get rid of the whole system.
Yeah, I was like, well, at least keep the, like, you can keep the cat, I don't care, but like just do a better weld, right? So I was like, yeah, do that, and then some, like, I guess it was just misinterpreted, but they did the whole entire the system except for my cat, except for my trash weld.
Yeah.
So it still sounds the exact same, even though I have a system. It's stupid.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Why didn't you take it back and say?
I haven't yet. I need to, but I
Well,
haven't.
why didn't you say like, oh, I said what? Did they ask you about it when they gave your car back?
No.
Well, when did you notice it?
When I got home. When I got home, I like looked under and I was like, what the?
Why don't you take it back and be like, I asked?
Because I was
Sorry.
lazy, and now it's been like 6 months.
Bruh.
Just
Yeah,
go to Argmex.
Where?
Argmex,
What's that?
South Salt Lake
Is that what,
exhaust shop.
are
That's
they
where I
good?
went for my Focus.
really?
Yeah, they're really good.
I mean, the guys weren't even bad. Like it turned out really good, except for that they didn't fix the problem.
Yeah, I said, hey, I want a straight pipe all
Yeah.
the way. They're like, okay.
And
Go back a couple hours later. They have like
what was the place you said?
Argmex.
Ardmex.
Argmex. And like they have a shit ton of different tips you can choose from and stuff.
yeah, that's cool. I didn't even get to choose my tip. I just was like,
They have like stainless steel ones with carbon fiber
Oh,
around
that's
it.
cool.
They've got some pretty cool ones.
they were just, because it was really weird, because it was kind of like, we kind of like went in, and I think we were like running late to a movie, and we were kind of just running in like, here, take my car and do something to it, right?
Oh,
We were there for probably 5 minutes.
Hmm.
I was like, here's my keys. I just want a straight pipe, and they're like, okay. So then I left, and then they had called me later on in the week, and they were like, hey, do you want 1 or 2 mufflers? I was like, none, right? And they're like, well, we have to do 1. Like, it was just stupid. The whole entire experience was just dumb. So I don't know. I need to go back, and because I don't really care. Like, I don't really want it to be like obnoxiously loud. I think the sound is fine. I just want the cat fixed, so it's not so
just
loud.
go to
in there.
Argmex. They're good.
Yeah,
Argmex is good.
I'll try the place I went. I think I went to like Master Muffler or something like that.
That's
But-
why Master Muffler's ass.
Really?
Oh yeah.
They did pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to find now. Well, after I tint my windows, I need to find a place that will. I was thinking about wrapping or painting. I don't know which one's better.
Wrap.
Really?
But if your paint is more like damaged and chipped, they're gonna have to sand it down anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
but with the wrap, you can take it off and
I would honestly, for you, I'd paint it because, like, you don't want the white color anyway.
Yeah, I don't
You
want
know?
a white color.
Because,
But
like, the only reason I would wrap it is to get, like, a crazy color, and then if I ever wanted to, I'd just
so if they paint
go
it, they'll
back.
sand it down.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
And
they'll
fix
probably have
everything.
to anyway if they wrap it, just because with an older car, the paint can
Yeah.
have bumps and stuff on it,
Mhm.
and it would show up in a wrap
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
as in paint. So regardless, they'll have to sand it down.
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. I would just paint it. And paint looks so cool. Like new paint. But the only thing is, like, new paint, I'd be like so paranoid about it all the time. You know?
Oh,
Jesus.
Good lord.
Because, like, literally, dude,
Holy hell.
for
get
real,
comfy up in here.
gotta like mute yourself up when you do that.
No
Sorry.
cap.
Everyone just clicked off. They're like, "What the? What
Dude,
is
no, I had a
this?"
nasty one before I came here.
That's so gross. I just think that stuff is so gross. You love it.
Austin doesn't care at all.
Yeah, you love it.
He does not give.
I know.
I'm just waiting so I can fart in the mic.
Oh, jeez.
what?
Do not fart in the mic. Let's see what kind of topics we got.
Yeah, I think you need a separate channel for that, Austin.
Yeah. It's just
an OnlyFans.
Austin's farts. Okay,
You know
Austin, what did you want to talk about? The
Oh,
Dylan versus Logan.
Yeah, the Dylan. You see that?
Why don't you look up some recent news on what's going on?
Recent news on the Dylan fight. Huh?
Well, did you hear that he leaked like the big video that he was talking about? And did you hear what it was?
Was it like a sex tape or something?
No.
What was it?
So like the whole time he had been saying like, have you heard about this at all, Don?
You're talking about Logan Paul?
And Dylan Danis?
Oh, yeah.
You've heard like the kind of like the
I've heard
gist of
about
it.
the beef and stuff, and like they've been I've seen clips of them just like roasting.
Have you
each other at
heard?
meets
Have
and
you heard
stuff.
what Dylan has been doing?
Mm-mm.
So basically,
But I heard, like, is he going after Logan's wife or something?
yeah, his fiance, and he's posting his fiance with like 600 dudes.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen, yeah.
So basically, the whole entire time that they've been beefing,
Mhm.
he has been like, "Hey, I have a video that will like be detrimental to this whole entire fight. Like, I'll probably be put in prison for this, right?"
Who said that?
Dylan, like
What
the whole
the
entire time they've
hell?
been beefing, he's been saying that. He's like, "If I release this video, like I'm done, and the fight's off, right?"
Yeah.
And apparently, the video got leaked, and it was like her giving head or something to a dude.
To a guy.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Because I don't even know really how it got leaked, but I think he like
Bro's
showed.
hitting the fiance card hard.
I know, and a lot of people are like getting pissed at him because they're like in person he's like stuttering and
Who?
Dylan. Yeah, he's like
their interview.
yeah.
Yeah, like he was super stuttery.
Mm-hmm. And
Man, I don't care that he met McGregor.
me neither. Like he's like all scared in person, but then on Twitter he's like that.
Bro, I don't understand this. What is with the trash talk, bro? Just get in the ring and freaking duke it
That's
out.
what I'm saying. And the
Like,
fight
what
is
is-
literally like I don't even know what it is.
Like,
it's
who-
like in a long time.
Like, once the fight happens, it doesn't matter what they taught, like what they've said to each
And
other
I
before.
think Logan's gonna win. I'm not even gonna lie.
I hope he does.
So right here it says the jiu-jitsu start.
Okay.
Where'd it go?
Right there.
Where?
Right there. The jiu-jitsu star.
Oh, the jiu-jitsu star has
Mhm.
posted a numbers of photos and videos of Paul's fiance Nina Agdal
Yeah, Agdal.
on Twitter, including an X-rated video where Agdal discussed her sexual cravings.
And have you guys seen that?
what?
No.
She's like, I want
oh yeah,
a
where
big
she's like
juicy
in the bed.
sausage so bad. Yeah.
I remember
I've
that. I
not
saw
Like
seen
this
that.
is the longest I've gone without sex. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
No.
and did you hear that?
Yeah.
So then Agdal sued Danis as applying for a restraining order as well,
hmm
and she was granted it.
Her fiance's opponent.
Yeah.
Posted
More than
despicable things.
250 times since the bout was announced, she has suffered
Yeah.
humiliation, emotional distress, and reputational harm.
I mean, I don't know, dude.
That's pretty serious, bro. I don't. That's
just-
kind of messed up.
It is because everyone's like, why are you going after his wife? Like, what? She's just a bystander, and she's not getting in the ring and fighting you. You know. And obviously
Well,
he
they
doesn't
made it
have.
personal.
Obviously he
Yeah.
doesn't have anything else to go against, like about Logan.
That's just kind of
Dude,
taking
I
it-
would just say the Suicide Forest stuff. Like that's all I would say.
literally.
That's
I mean, he did it himself. I would just keep roasting him about the
I just literally say go back to the channel. Done and
yeah, and I would just keep saying about the zoo culture stuff. You didn't hear about that? Zoo culture was like a um, what are they called? Uh, shoot, what are they called? They're like pictures online, and they're like worth a lot. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Wait, say that again.
They're like weird pictures, like monkeys and stuff.
they're called like they're called like
Do you know what I'm talking about, Allison?
hold up. They're called
They were a huge thing for a while.
Say it one more time.
They're like
they're
weird
this,
pictures.
they're stickers or not stickers. They're like I know what you're talking about. I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah, but they're like pictures of like monkeys or random things that got sold for a lot of
It's
money,
like
all
lettering.
over.
It's like it's
Oh,
like lettering.
NFTs.
NFTs, yes.
I was
So
like, what are you talking
so
about? I was
basically
like, oh,
the zoo culture thing was NFTs kinda. It was kinda like a thing where you'd buy online and it was like an egg, and Logan Paul's like totally behind this, and it was like his idea, and it was like an
An
egg
egg.
that would like hatch online, and it'd be like this weird creature, right?
Okay.
That would be
And it's an NFT.
yes, and basically he was like totally behind that, and he told his fans like everyone that followed him and stuff to like buy this stuff, and they like got worth like a ton of money, and then I can't remember exactly what he did. He like pulled out or something, and then just everyone lost their money, and he never repaid anyone. Like he never reimbursed anyone for the money that they spent on the thing that didn't even happen, right?
What was he trying to do? Like, so he asked everyone to buy it. So what? It became worth a lot, and then he sold
Yeah.
all of it.
Well, so it was going to
Yeah.
be like NFTs. It was going to be like virtual NFTs,
Yeah. So what did he do? Everyone bought it all the NFTs from him.
and then pulled
no,
and he
not from him. So it's like a stock market. He's using his.
Okay, so
he's using
he-
all of his followers.
That's his NFT though, right?
Yeah. So
but
So
there
he
were
gets money when
multiple.
people buy
it's
it.
technically his company. Think of
Yes.
it as a company, right?
Okay.
And so they're buying stock in the
Okay.
company by buying NFTs.
Yes.
And then
okay?
he sold it all.
And then he just
He just like
sold
pulled
it.
out and
He just
had all the
pulled
money
out.
that everyone
Does that
had
make
spent,
sense?
and no one got reimbursed for it.
Oh,
It just never
That's-
happened. What
Yeah.
he said.
And then Dylan brought it up like during their face off. He was like, why haven't you paid people back from zoo culture? And he's like, I'm working on it. And Logan's like a billionaire, dude. Like he's
Yeah,
not
he doesn't
working on
care.
it
He
at
could care
all.
less.
Yeah, he's not gonna repay
That's
anyone
weird.
ever. So yeah, that's the whole thing with that. But Dylan's just going after his fiance, and it's kind of like
Yeah.
honestly, it was really entertaining like in the beginning, but now it's kind of like, all right,
I know. It's like every post.
yeah, like I'm done.
like, bro.
yeah.
I've seen enough. You know?
And
Yeah,
they fight
low-key.
what, October 14th or something?
Yeah, it's something like that. Or November, maybe. I don't remember.
And then KSI and Tommy Fury.
Oh
Yeah, and people were saying that KSI is low key like he hits hard, and I could see it.
yeah,
Oh, I
me
could
too.
see it,
Yeah,
I'd beat him in a fight, but
All right.
Are you too?
Okay.
I didn't know you're 260, bro. You know who I'm
KSI is
talking
not
about?
260.
You don't know who I'm talking about? I'm making
Oh,
fun of Bradley Martin, bro.
Bruh.
Bro,
He's
I'm
like,
too.
He's like, I would totally
Oh,
beat that guy up.
Yeah.
He's
He's like,
Bro, real question,
Who's
like,
that one kid that's like the one it was like a clip of I saw it was like a guy I want to say he's a fighter because he was acting like it and he was talking like it, but
Nate
everyone
Diaz.
was like making fun of
Diaz.
him and looking at him like he was an idiot because he thought he could beat a fighter because he was like 6'4" and 260.
that's Bradley Martin.
But who was the other guy that was like
Nate Diaz.
Yeah, probably
Oh.
Nate Diaz. That's like the most
Or it
viral
was
clip.
Nick.
Because he's like, bro, he's like, real question, do you think I could beat you in a street fight? And Nate Diaz is like one of the best fighters in the UFC.
and he was like, "Oh, I'd kill you."
And then he's like, dude, I would literally murder you, right? And then he's like, I'm 260, bro.
he's like, I'm 266.4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 260, dog.
And he was, yeah, and he just kept looking at me. He was like, "I'd murder you."
Yeah,
He's
like,
I was
I'd
like,
kill
"What?"
you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm 260
And he
though.
was just sitting there.
Just
like,
because you're tall and you're big doesn't
Well,
mean you can fight.
Have you seen clips of him fighting people? He gets wrecked every time.
Bradley?
Yes.
I've never.
Dude, he fought
I don't know if that's entirely true. I just think it's like honestly, I think it just comes
I-
down to
no.
pain tolerance.
I think he fought
No.
like Dana
I don't
White,
think
and
it
like
comes
he
down to
wrestled
that.
Dana White and got wrecked.
Yeah, I don't.
But he
But-
also like the first clip I was thinking about was Bradley or Brian Shaw, and he got wrecked by Brian Shaw, but I'm not surprised there.
Okay, Brian Shaw
Yeah.
is
But he's a strong man of the
Goliath,
world,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's triple the size of
Yeah.
That's the only time it ever comes into play is when you're that big.
Yeah, like well, honestly, he couldn't box Nate Diaz, but if he got a hold of him, like Nate Diaz was dead, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what Bradley was saying. He's like, if I get a hold of you, you're dead.
And then Nate was
That's what
like,
he did. I remember that.
and Nate was like, yeah, if you got a hold of me, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna keep you away. But well, what did you watch the Jake Paul Nate Diaz fight?
Mm-mm.
You didn't. It just looked like
Oh yeah.
it just looked like Nate Diaz was like just there for cash. He was like, I do not care
yeah.
to fight you.
I don't know.
And
that
he's
fight
not a
was-
boxer.
I mean,
You see all these MMA fighters going to boxing because they're not scared, but boxers don't go into MMA because they're pussies.
exactly,
So
Mhm.
because they don't have the skills acquired to be in the MMA.
no,
They just can
MMA is
box.
way higher skill level than boxing.
Yeah,
is.
because
Yeah.
boxing,
100%.
anyone can box. You train for 6 months, anyone could be a good boxer.
Not a good boxer, but they could get in a ring.
But you could box,
Yeah.
like you would know how to box. But
Well,
MMA, like
the thing is because all boxing is just left and right jabs.
Yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
that's pretty much it.
but MMA, like you got to know how to wrestle, you got to know how to do jujitsu, you got to know how to box.
Well, it's just all
Muay
like it's just
Thai.
everything. You wrestling, fighting, like it's like wrestling,
'Cause
boxing.
if you're in the
legs, everything.
if you're a boxer and you go to the MMA and you don't know how to do any of that and you get taken to the floor, like there's absolutely no
dead.
chance you're getting out of that.
And like
Yeah.
even with the guys that with their strong suits are like a striker, like Sugar Sean.
Yeah,
Like he's known for being a striker. Like his ground game isn't as good. So
yeah,
a wrestler against Sugar Sean is gonna try and take him down,
Mhm.
right?
yeah,
Because his
that's
ground
true.
game isn't as good.
Yeah.
But he still knows how to do ground game.
yeah.
Mhm.
You still have to know, like
Yeah.
you can't just know how to box. That's it. You're like,
Yeah.
I've never wrestled, I've never done anything in my whole life, but I know how to box, so I think I'll be all right. And then they're like, no, dude, you're
Yeah,
gonna
you
get
do.
murdered. You get in there and you're literally they'll just go for your legs and you're done.
Mhm.
It's over.
Pretty
Yeah, no.
much.
Because what are you gonna do? You can't throw any punches while you're on the ground.
And I hear Joe Rogan saying, I could see Jake Paul being in the UFC. He was a high school state champ wrestler. I was like,
But what is he
But-
like
but-
30 now?
Jake Paul?
That was
I
12
don't
years
know.
ago. So
Like he would be
Jake
old.
Paul wrestled.
Yeah.
I think him
And his
and Logan
brother.
did. Yeah,
Oh,
I think they won something in
They
high
both
school, but
took state or
that was
something.
also 12 years ago. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
I was
true.
like, I'm like, just because he knows how to wrestle, like, first of all, you have to be a good ass wrestler to even use anything in the ring.
mhm.
Mhm.
Like, if you're gonna try and double leg someone,
yeah,
like, you better not get flying knee to the face if you're gonna
Dude,
double leg someone.
Yes.
Like-
seriously, then you're just knocked out.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do when you're knocked out? When you're sleeping
yeah.
I think
But-
if you're quick enough, you can.
and
Totally
you
use
got
wrestling.
spidey
You just gotta
senses,
set. It's
Yeah.
all about setting stuff up.
dude, it'd be so
Yeah.
clean if someone went for a flying knee and you were going down and you dodged their leg, grabbed their legs, and wrapped them out.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
hard.
be sweet. Wouldn't that
That'd
be
be
sweet?
dirty.
That'd be sick,
That'd be
but I don't think
embarrassing
that would
for the other
happen.
guy.
Oh yeah, he's like,
Like,
and you're like,
and he just
grab him
he
and
misses
just
a
throw him on
knee.
the ground.
He
Yeah,
misses
yeah.
a knee, just gets absolutely
That'd be
cooked.
freaking sweet, dude. I'd go crazy if I saw that.
Me too. I'd be like,
Do you guys like watching fights though? I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
I think it's cool, but I don't know. Like
I love it.
I just don't really understand.
I watched the McGregor fight that one year where he took a step back, or when he got leg kicked, and he broke his
oh
he
no,
broke
no,
his
no.
leg right
Oh,
here.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no.
And then he took a step back and it snapped
Yeah.
it in
Dude,
half.
I can't.
I
do
watched it.
limbs.
I was like, "Oh shit!"
I've seen
I
that,
can't.
yeah.
I cannot watch like limbs breaking. It make me cringe so hard.
Yeah, it's gross. Like all those really, really blurry videos that you'll get airdropped and it's just someone like breaking
Oh, no.
every limb in their body. You're like, okay.
No, like who was that one
Someone-
basketball player? He played for the Utah Jazz and he landed on his ankle
and it
and it snapped. Like,
Gordon Hayward.
yeah, Gordon Hayward. That was a bad breaking. I almost threw up when I saw that. It was
Oh,
bad.
dude.
That was forever ago.
Yeah, and it was just like on the ground. He's like, and his foot is completely backwards.
Dude, I remember when I was like 8 years old, or I was really young, but Gordon Hayward was playing for the Jazz, and I saw him like mouth the F word,
Oh,
and
really?
I like forever didn't like him
Whoops.
after that.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
I was so little, I was like, what? He can't say that.
No, I could not. That was like the worst ankle break I've ever seen in my life.
He can't flip and say that. That's not
What the
cool.
frick, bro.
What are you looking up? Oh, jeez.
Nah,
No, you guys have to see this one.
no, I don't want to watch it. This is
I'm scared.
So we just looked up the windmill leg break in the UFC. It happened forever ago. It was Anderson
2013.
Silva. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ow.
it is. Dude, that is
Look-
insane.
oh
Look at this.
no, I can't.
That's crazy, dude. Like, how do you even?
Oh,
He
bro,
kicked so hard.
it's the going like not realizing like not registering that your leg is broken, so he goes back to
Yeah.
stand on it and it
Oh,
just isn't there.
that was another one. Look at that. It's literally like it's literally just flopping around,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
His whole leg.
disconnected.
Boom.
That's just clean break.
Dude,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to find the one that.
That would hurt
oh
so
yeah,
bad.
that's horrible,
That
man.
would hurt so bad.
I
Dude,
mean, it probably even wouldn't. I bet you'd be in so much shock. You'd see
No.
it flopping around. You'd be like,
No, you would, bro. You
well,
would
yeah, it
be in
hurt
so
obviously, but
pain.
you'd just be in so much shock. You know, if you
I
saw
don't-
your leg flopping around,
I mean, yeah, you'd have you'd be like full of adrenaline. But,
imagine
like,
he kept going fighting.
nah,
like, "This
bro.
ain't even really
that would hurt
nothing."
so bad.
This ain't even nothing, dog.
That's your shin too.
Yeah. Ugh.
I think it's this one.
Breaking your
think-
shin.
Breaking your shin is bad. Also, like I heard, like your femur is the worst bone to break
Really?
because it's like the biggest, so it hurts the most.
Man, these ads.
For real.
No, but this one, I think it's this one. I'm trying to find the one where his leg spins.
Who, Gordon Hayward? Who?
Is it this one? Dude, what was it?
Paul George goes down in pain with apparent leg injury versus Thunder.
Oh, no one cares about that.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
remember.
Nothing even, it didn't even look like
Leg break NBA.
I can't remember where I saw it.
Leg break UFC.
It wasn't.
What? Fighter who suffered worst leg break in MMA history.
Maybe it's this one. What the freak?
Search for some conspiracy theories. I'm trying to look at some.
All right, that.
Some conspiracy theories. What do you? Oh, Austin. So I was thinking about getting like a swing out table for you,
Swing out?
like
Oh, yeah.
that
we could
goes
put it
there
right
and then it
here,
would swing out
so I
to
don't
you.
have to
Yeah,
reach
yeah.
over.
Wouldn't that be
that'd
sweet?
nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But I was thinking, I was trying to think of like I swore I had one for a while, or I could just build one. Be freaking dope,
That would be sick.
dude. I literally got done hanging that TV at like 5:40.
Yeah. When did you build that too? No stand.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I just
It was part of something in.
this
Tyler
entire freaking studio is just do-it-yourself crafts.
Everything, like the wall panels.
Yeah.
That was us.
That was literally. You know what's really funny?
Hmm.
Galen, the job you were at, and me,
Yeah.
right? That college right by K&L.
Oh yeah.
So me and Austin were about to buy some wall panels, and then my dad's like, "I have a bunch of wall panels that they're not going to use. If you want to come grab them." And then me and Natalie went and grabbed these.
These black wall panels.
Yeah, and put them
Oh,
up everywhere.
That's sick.
They were just extras. But
And they covered the whole room.
That's way
Yeah.
nice.
Huh?
That's
So
way
that's
nice.
nice.
I know we didn't have to pay for them.
Hell yeah.
And then the light is just my dad's, and then all the equipment, like all the electronics except for the
That's
TV,
all us.
that's all us purchasing it. So that sucked, but everything else, no.
Yeah. You got the logo looks sick too.
Yeah, that was literally 5 minutes before the episode, and we just spray painted it on. A bunch of people have been telling me it looks like Boo, though, so I got to get some black paint and just cover those.
It
Looks
does
like
look like
goo.
Boo.
Boo.
They're like, like
I
Braden.
told you.
Braden came down, or he came downstairs the other day. He's like, "What is that Boo on the back wall?" I was like, "What are you talking
Or
about?"
if you just get like black Sharpie and
Yeah,
color.
yeah. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "The podcast." I was like, "Don't watch that, dude. Like, that's risky business watching that for
Oh,
you."
God.
He's like, "What's the episode Talk Dirty to Me?" I'm like, "Bro, don't watch that.
You don't want to know, pal.
You don't want to know what that is."
Okay, so I don't. This isn't a conspiracy theory to me at all.
You think this is real? 100%. What?
The moon landing was fake.
Why do you think so? What's your opinion?
It was real, bruh.
I agree. It was
Bruh.
real.
Okay,
But a
okay.
lot of people think it's fake.
I know. So
Just because,
what
like,
this
what's the
says-
reasoning?
All right, this says the flag moving in the wind, no stars in the sky whatsoever, the misaligned shadows. These are all points made in the conspiracy theory that Neil Armstrong didn't take the.
What do you
first
mean
leap from
misaligned
Earth.
shadows?
They're analyzing the photo and they're saying that the
Like the shadows
yeah.
aren't lining up.
What?
Saying like there's like a light this way or light that way, you know.
Yeah.
But like
oh my god.
the reason, like I'm not no science expert, but the moon is smaller.
Mhm.
Like it rotates faster. So I'm just thinking like maybe the shadows. I don't know.
Like if they're taking pictures every what? Because what year did they land on the moon?
What?
What?
What are you saying, Austin?
No.
69.
Okay. So he's saying like,
It's less mass to spin, so the moon will spin faster.
faster.
At
So
this axis.
what I'm thinking is like the cameras they had, they're obviously not like super nice cameras, right? They're not high tech
Mhm.
cameras. So how long did it take to take pictures in between in that year? You know what I mean?
So you're saying
So if they can only take a picture every 10 minutes, the shadows are going to be different because it's moving, right?
Oh yeah.
you're saying
But they're saying like in one picture they're not aligning, but I
Oh.
don't know what they're seeing.
Like maybe just the space. You see that?
I don't see like what
Like there's his body, but then what's that top?
the flag.
the flag.
Oh, never mind then.
See, like I don't.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one at all. If I had like an expert talking about it and telling me why, like that had a lot of information, then maybe. But
Like, why would they want to show
There-
that was fake anyway?
What?
Why would the moon landing be fake anyway?
yeah, why
Because
would?
Russia wanted to land first.
Oh, that is true.
they were
did.
fighting. What?
They did.
No, bro.
What? No.
Not the first people, but they were the
I'm
first
saying they were
ones
trying
to get something
They were
to
trying.
the moon.
It was Russia and America. It was just like
It was a race.
Yeah, the what is it called?
Russia
arms
landed.
race.
Russia
what?
landed.
I think it's the arms race, right?
Yeah.
Russia landed a shuttle first on the moon with nobody in it. We are the first people on the moon.
Yeah, that might actually.
But
that might-
Russia-
Why does it say David Scott? Who's David Scott?
Where?
Go back to it.
What?
The picture, hover over it. Right there. Hover. Astronaut David Scott salutes the U.S. flag.
Yeah, David Scott and Neil Armstrong.
Never mind then. I thought
Okay,
I thought I had something there.
I think I believe this one.
Why?
The government killed JFK.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let's read it first and give our opinions. There are a number of conspiracy theories about Kennedy's death. Most popular is the government behind the assassination. Many Americans don't believe Lee.
You
Harvey
can
Oswald
see.
acted alone. What?
You can watch if you search up on YouTube. You can watch the assassination.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
You seen it?
yeah.
You can just watch him get shot in the head.
I feel like that'd be a video on like.
Well,
Run the
no,
Ga-
what
Run the
what
Gauntlet.
I find interesting, is like he got shot and he like went up to like and grabbed his throat because he couldn't breathe, and then
Where did he get shot? In the
The
neck.
head.
So the
Or in the
the
head.
autopsy, he got his like a part of his skull was missing, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I think he might
And
have
it was
got
with a
shot in the-
sniper.
What?
Yeah,
It was a sniper.
it was a sniper, bro. You've never heard of this?
No, I have. I'm not.
Like-
I'm just not educated on this
Yeah,
stuff.
because Lee Harvey Oswald was the one that shot him, supposedly.
Did he like what happened to that dude?
I don't know. I think he's dead.
Well, like, did he? When did they find out that it was him, and how?
Don't know. He could have been a patsy.
Or maybe they gave him a lot of money to throw himself under the bus.
Well, they put his name out, so
Like they're like, we'll use your name, but COVID-19 was engineered. Okay, I would believe this 100%.
so
100%, I believe this.
I don't believe that it was engineered by the media. I think it was just engineered by government.
Yeah,
Me too.
I think yeah.
Because
It could, if maybe
I do too.
if it was engineered by anything, it'd be by the government.
Well, did you hear that Biden's wife just got COVID?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like that's what makes
Okay.
me think like it's just weird because
He
like
was
they
on
say,
everyone
you
to vaccinated.
get your
Yeah.
one booster shot and you'll be good. But
and
now
you know
they-
for a fact that they have them,
and
all of them.
oh yeah, everyone has them. I haven't been vaccinated.
Me neither.
Why?
I'm like, no, I'm not doing
Me
that.
neither.
I'm like, I'm not letting you guys put that shit in my body.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I've never had COVID.
Honestly,
Well, I went to go do it, but then they like it was like I'm pretty sure you had to be a certain age.
really,
Yeah.
like
But
18
then they
or
Then
something.
they changed it, and so I could get it, but I just was too lazy. I never went and got it.
Well, it's honestly like it's not even really Like,
I'm
this-
not gonna talk about this one anymore.
like this is like controversial. Like honestly, I don't even feel like I'm appalled by it just because of the fact that it's like super Biden, right? I just think like I don't even get flu shots. I really just don't care.
Me neither.
So
Last
that's
flu shot
that's
I
why
had
I
was for
didn't
high school.
I didn't care to. I was like
was
I
when
don't
you
care.
had to for school.
Well, that's the only shots I ever got.
yeah, I think
like
that's
middle
the same.
like middle school shots.
Well,
yeah.
I when I go to get like my like a yearly physical, they'll
Do you
tell
do
me,
those?
Huh?
Yearly physicals?
Yeah, I do. So, like, I have been like I don't remember the last time I went, but it wasn't that long ago. It was recent. But when I do get yearly physicals, the doctor will tell me and be like, "Oh, you're not caught up on your vaccinations. Do you want your vaccinations?"
Yeah, he has.
And then they'll bring like a
Yeah.
few syringes and just inject me, and I'm just chilling. I just
One
go home.
time we were at the doctor's, me and my mom, and they were like, "You're not caught up on your whatever vaccinations
Booster
or whatever."
whatever. Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay." And then he was like, "Do you want to do those?" I was like, "Sure." Right. And then he's like, "Okay, I'll go get them." He leaves the room, and then my mom's like, "Why?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then she's like, "Don't let's not do those. Let's just go." I was like, "All right." And we just walked out of the doctor's
And
office.
he came back and he was like, "What the?"
He's like, what the?
Yeah. And then right when we got home, they had called us, and they're like, "Hey, what the freak?" And she was like, "Oh, I thought you guys said we were good to go." Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead
What
serious.
the-
Because she was like, "Why?" I was like, "I don't know." And she's like, "Let's just go." I was like, "Okay." So we left.
Weird. I would talk more on it, but I don't want YouTube to hit us with a strike and be like,
That is true. Yeah.
because like, just because if I speak my truth, they're gonna be like, no, this is not what we want out there. So,
Are they super strict about that stuff?
oh yeah, when
Really?
it comes to
Like politics and stuff?
yeah.
Really?
I could
If
see
it's
it
not
for
what they
sure.
like, they'll take it down.
Oh yeah, like the Trump video with the Trump podcast with Nell got taken down immediately off
And,
YouTube.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And the freaking
Immediately.
what
They-
the freak? What is it?
What?
What's his name? Comedian. You love him.
Theo Vaughn?
Theo Vaughn and Robert Kennedy, or someone else. Remember, he was or Andrew Huberman. He was saying something about COVID, and they took
yeah,
it
he's
down. They took it
controversial.
down like a year later.
He's controversial for sure.
yeah,
he
but,
always
like,
talks
let
about
him
stuff like
speak the
that.
truth,
Theo?
like
No,
freedom of speech.
What's his name?
Theo
No, the other guy.
Huberman.
Huberman. Andrew Huberman. He's
Oh.
super like he always talks about politics and stuff.
He's smart.
Yeah, he is really smart.
smart.
Like he's on like Joe Rogan and stuff. Honestly, anyone who goes on Joe Rogan just has very what's the word? Like you want to hear their opinions.
They're logical.
Yeah, they're just really, really smart people. And they're always interesting to hear about.
Yeah.
Disney created Frozen as a
Whoa.
distraction.
I did not know this. All right. People have long discussed this conspiracy that Walt Disney used cryogenics technology to freeze himself when he died,
Whoa, what?
even though the Disney family refuses the claims. However, a new theory is that Walt Disney Company created Frozen as a way to hack
Oh,
Google's
that's weird.
search algorithm and distract customers from information of the late
Oh,
Walt Disney's possible Frozen procedure.
yeah, because if someone searches up Walt Disney Frozen,
they're gonna
it's
look
just
up
gonna-
Frozen the movie,
that's freaking weird. That's trippy.
and then it got worse again.
You
so
get
they made
that?
Frozen
Oh
2.
yeah, that's actually weird.
That is really weird.
I didn't even never even heard about
Me
that.
neither.
Probably because they made the movie.
That's trippy. So he died in whenever that movie came out,
Probably right
like
before
2016 or something like that. He had to be really old then.
Oh, he was old.
Really? Like how old was he? Like
How old
I
was
have no
Walt
idea.
Disney when he
had
died?
to be more than 100. What? 65?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What?
I don't.
When
that
did he
doesn't make
crea-
sense then.
Yeah, how does that make sense at all?
Maybe it's a different movie.
Well, that does not. I don't know. Like
doesn't
Frozen,
make sense.
because Frozen is not very old.
No, it came out.
When
way
did he
after that.
die?
66.
Okay, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say. He died a while ago.
Created
You
Frozen.
can
that one
you
doesn't
can
make
full
sense.
screen that. You can full screen it.
I just don't want to because
You can. It won't do anything. Because on the app. That's why I wanted the app too.
yeah, like I don't.
See, that doesn't make any sense
That
anymore.
doesn't make sense
Just because Frozen is not very
The
old, and if he
Frozen.
died in what 67,
unless there was a different movie.
66.
66,
Yeah, he died in 66 at the age of 65.
yeah, what?
Hmm.
Okay, this one's
the
have you guys
Denver
heard this one?
International Airport is the Illuminati's headquarters. What?
You know, like all the different things.
No.
You don't. Okay.
I haven't even seen like half these.
Really?
Conspiracy
The
theories.
Denver International Airport's like probably the biggest one.
Okay.
Really?
Why?
So many Illuminati believers are convinced it's the secret group's headquarters. The airport embraced the rumors by poking fun at it, but it hasn't stopped the people from believing secret tunnels.
See,
and
that's
lizard
kinda weird.
lairs.
When people taunt.
No,
about
but
it,
like if you go into like certain structures, like the horse in Denver Airport, Like he has a long backstory, and like how it was constructed and why it was constructed the way it
Really?
was. It's way sus,
That's really weird. I never heard of this one.
dude. Yeah, you should look it up and like watch some videos on it
The
because
Denver
it's
International Airport?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hmm.
But yeah, that one's like,
The Earth is hollow.
that doesn't make sense.
Not at all. That's like flat earthers.
Scientists released new findings about Earth's core.
In 2014.
After learning we don't know much all about the surface of the Earth or what lies beneath its layers, the hollow earth theory gained traction with some believers that there's an Earth inside the Earth.
Bruh.
Have you seen the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Yeah,
No.
It's a
yeah.
fire movie. You know, watch
It's
that.
Really?
great.
Bruh. If it starts singing, here,
It
I'm
won't
killing you.
stink. It won't stink.
I will grab the freeze so fast.
But that doesn't make sense though, because the mass of whatever's inside of this has to be so big
Oh yeah,
and so heavy
but like,
and thick.
why is that like?
But like, what is this? Scientists find new findings about it
Massive ocean discovered
towards
towards
Earth's core. Probably
What?
lava.
Bruh, get
Leave me
out of here,
alone.
buddy.
Oh,
To continue reading this, register
Bruh.
for free with
bro,
New
we're just
Scientist.
trying. No, we're fine.
Can we not just read?
I'm clicking on it again.
Go fast.
Okay.
A reservoir of water 3 times the volume of the ocean has been discovered deep beneath the Earth's surface. The finding could help explain where Earth's seas came from. The water is hidden inside a blue rock called ringwoodite.
700
Ringwhite.
kilometers underground, Earth's mantle, hot rock and Earth's surface, and its core.
Huh? So they found a reservoir 3 times the volume of the ocean, deep beneath the Earth's surface. What the?
It's a reservoir.
It's probably just.
Well,
What's
there
it called?
is
Thinks water
groundwater.
arrived in
Oh,
comets.
what's it called?
Some
It's probably just the Mariana Trench.
geologists think water
Hmm.
arrived in comets as they struck the planet. That's a lot of comets, though.
How far do you think let's say an asteroid comes down and hits the ocean? How far do you think it goes down?
All the way.
Yeah.
Because the water will slow it down.
Well, it'll go to the bottom eventually.
How far do you think it goes down, like on initial impact, though? Like fast, right?
It would. Okay, an asteroid. It depends on how big the asteroid is, but I think an asteroid hitting the Earth would literally probably kill everybody.
Depending where it
What if it's
hits.
a tiny one?
I don't.
Because isn't the Grand Canyon, or am I stupid?
The Grand Canyon, what?
Okay, I just feel really dumb asking this now.
You're down. That
Okay.
was a river.
Well,
A river created the Grand Canyon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, forget I said anything.
And wind.
Forget I said anything. I watch too much TikTok.
no, I'm
They said
saying
an
like if
asteroid
an asteroid
created
hit
the
the
Grand
ocean, bro.
I think they said an asteroid hit where the Grand Canyon is, and then that's what made the Grand Canyon. I think that's what
It just hit it, and then all these.
it all just dissipated.
Canals and stuff?
The asteroid just
Yeah.
went away.
What were you saying?
I was saying if an asteroid hit the ocean, I think it would
Tsunami.
yeah, it would split tectonic plates and
Dude, that'd be so
hellfire,
sweet.
bro.
I'd want to see a tsunami.
But one thing that is, if an asteroid or something or a bomb or anything were to hit Yellowstone,
Yeah,
the whole world would
yeah. Isn't there like a
There'd be a
giant
giant-
volcano under
Oh,
Yellowstone?
yeah.
under.
Oh, yeah.
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 There's a
spans,
fault
like-
line. Like they say there's like
Earthquakes could.
they're due for an earthquake, and the second that it releases,
Mhm.
the volcano will erupt, and they
Oh,
like
jeez.
geologists say that
looking
California is
this
going to
up.
eventually become an island
What?
because of the fault line will split it off.
So should we move to California or what?
I wouldn't,
Why?
bro. Are you kidding?
Why?
I don't want to be swimming with the fish.
Why not?
Does not sound chill.
So I saw this map one time where it's like
Not chill
it
at
would
all.
Not
it would
chill at all.
act. It would literally act like a freaking like nuke, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like everything within like 30 miles, like it would be inhabitable.
Yeah.
Let me try and find it.
Yellowstone explosion. Sick voice. You can do so many impressions, bro.
yeah.
Yellowstone implosion. Yellowstone explosion.
Yeah, so it says it could spew ashes 1,000 miles thousands of miles across the United States, damaging buildings, crops, shutting down power plants. It would be a disaster.
It'd be a huge disaster. No, I bet they were
It's thousands times more powerful than a regular volcano.
Oh yeah.
sweet.
It's only had 3 enormous eruptions in history. One occurred 2.1 million years ago. One 1.3.
664,000 years ago,
So it looks like it won't happen in our lifetime then.
maybe. What if it just?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, okay, right here. So
That is giant.
yeah. So
Chicago.
this is the thickness of the ash. So
Wow.
that's like horrible. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
You're
Like
not living
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like even there, like
Probably
Salt
not-
Lake,
probably to the pink.
in that blue, I bet you all
You-
vegetation in for anything is not
nothing
getting
would
any
be able to
sunlight.
live. There's no way.
No sunlight.
I bet
no
all the way
radiation.
to the. I bet all the way to the orange. You can't live. Like
That's
it's
that's all ash.
There's
So
Salt
that's just
Lake.
the thickness of ash.
Salt Lake is in
So-
the blue. That's sweet.
That's literally 1,000 millimeters thick.
Yeah.
How many inches is that? How many inches is 1,000 millimeters? That's 40 inches thick.
That's insane.
40 inches thick of freaking ash.
That's crazy.
And then out here, it would just be like snowing ash. pretty
Yeah,
much.
it would.
Yeah, this is what I saw. But that would be.
Well, LA, look, LA's done too.
And then it would even. I saw a thing. It would like cause everything around. Yeah, this is what Don was talking about, like earthquakes.
That's insane.
And then it just freaking opens up.
Yeah,
And all the magma and stuff just shoots up.
dude, it's like it would like be like, you know,
Yeah.
and then it would just all come
That's
out.
so weird how that even works.
Mm-hmm. The whole entire Earth just fluctuates like that. Weird, trippy.
This is interesting.
That stuff's scary. Like if it had gone off, just we're dead. You know, just like that, dead.
No cap.
And then we'd be in the history books.
We already are with
That is
COVID.
true. That isn't that weird. Like kid,
What? Yeah,
like
that
in,
is weird.
in I don't know, in a couple years, because let's say like in 50 years, we're gonna be like history. You know,
Yeah.
like things that happened here would be like that was forever ago. You know what I mean? Because like think of 50 years ago today.
I know. I'm thinking about if
Most of our
when I'm
parents were
older and I'm
born-
like telling my kids, I'm like, back when I was in high school, I had
Yeah.
to wear masks.
We had COVID-19.
COVID-19
And they're like,
was a
oh my
bitch.
gosh, I'm learning about that in history right now. And you're like, well, I lived it and it sucked. And we just played Fortnite with all my friends during the
Literally
during
quarantine.
the
And
quarantine.
then they're gonna be told that it was so bad, and
Yeah, for sure. But like
I had to
honestly,
walk 18 miles every day to get to
honestly, it
school.
wasn't even bad. We just got to play Fortnite. We got off school.
I just played video
like,
games.
It was
Yeah.
pretty dope. I liked it a lot.
But
They're
then
like-
again,
Right.
like,
and now, so I've been listening to Ben Shapiro a lot. If you know who that is,
yeah.
And every day he posts a new podcast because he has like a show. It's
Mhm.
kind of like news.
Yeah.
And it's about like the runnings right now for president next year,
Okay.
and like Trump's in the lead right now.
Okay. You got to explain to me, like, how is he still running?
So
Like,
just
Brody
'cause-
got
just
arrested
'cause-
like literally 2
yeah,
weeks
but
ago.
that doesn't mean you can't run for president.
What?
Yeah, it's weird also because like didn't
If-
he
if
almost
you don't-
get didn't
If
he
you don't get guilty, then you can still run for president.
What
It
if you
doesn't
do?
matter
They're
if
just
you're
like, well,
indicted.
that sucks.
Then yeah.
didn't he almost I'm not didn't he get almost get impeached or it did get impeached?
No, he did. That's what they're doing right now on trial. It's because
Yeah.
they impeached him twice, and then they're trying him for what he got impeached for.
Yeah, and he's like he
For,
won't
like,
because like he won't
Classified files or
Uh,
whatever.
isn't it like he had like it was something to do with
It was
his
in his
taxes.
house.
Like he was supposed
know.
to as a president you're supposed to reveal like certain documents and he wouldn't.
Really?
Like he wouldn't show any documents.
Which
Hmm.
I don't think it matters because like he didn't take a single paycheck from the White House. Did you know that?
Wait, what?
In his 4-year
Well,
term, he
yeah,
didn't take a single
he's a-
paycheck.
No, yeah, he doesn't need to.
Yeah, he is rich.
He just pushed it away. He just never cashed it and then voided and it went back.
Well, and who did it go to?
It just voided, so it
Mhm.
stayed at the White House.
Yeah,
That's really weird. How much do they get paid? How much does the president get paid?
not a lot. I think it's
Uh,
like $200,000 a year.
Yeah, it's like 250, I think.
Oh yeah, not that much.
Whoa. Yeah, I mean it's something, but like to be honest, it costs that much to campaign for president.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh, it costs way more.
yeah, millions.
Campaign. The president shall receive in
400,000.
full of his services during his term blah blah blah.
$50,000 monthly.
400K a year. In addition, expense 50K to assist for expenses regulating. Blah blah blah.
Huh.
Wow, this is like straight, like wow,
straight out of the freaking
the law book.
yeah,
And to be paid monthly.
straight out of the courthouse here.
So they get $400,000 a year plus $50,000 a year or a month for like traveling.
Jeez. What you doing for 50 grand a month?
Hmm?
What you doing for 50 grand a month?
Bro. That's a lot of
That's a lot of dough.
It's a lot of cheddar, bro.
Yeah, you
That's
can say that
weird.
again. I want that kind of dough.
That's like 25K every paycheck, bro. Every
Huh?
2 weeks.
What?
25K.
Yeah. Ugh. that'd be the life.
Yeah, $400K annually.
That's
The amount was set because I remember when Obama was in, it wasn't that high.
Yeah.
Because this was in. Oh wait, no, maybe it was.
Prior to that, the president's salary had been locked in at 200,000 for
200,000.
30
Yeah.
years.
honestly, I feel like it should be a little more because there's a lot of I feel like you have to have a lot of stuff.
But listen,
There's be a lot of
the-
requirements to
all
become
every single president, they're all millionaires already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is. Yeah.
Donald Trump, Obama, Joe Biden, and he's a corrupt piece of shit anyway.
What did Joe Biden do to make all his money? Because I know what Trump did, but like what?
Corruption.
Okay, bro, chill.
Yeah, I don't know about all
This
this.
is dangerous. Okay, whoa. This is dangerous, my G.
No.
You just said we were just talking about COVID. You said if I voice my real opinion, we're
No,
gonna
but
get.
This is different, okay?
Okay.
He money launders for his son.
What's his
for
name?
Hunter.
Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard about a thing, Don. I heard about a thing, Hunter Biden. He's a joke, Hunter Biden. He freaking was, what is he doing? Like smoking crack out of a pipe while driving.
Driving like 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, dude.
Going to Vegas.
On a live stream.
Going to Vegas. To
Bro
gamble.
is a joke, that dude.
Look, we already know Joe Biden is corrupt. He may not be representative, blah, blah, blah. Let me try and find that one part. Okay, do you remember when he gave like $3 billion to Ukraine?
Yeah.
So this is what it's talking about. The corrupt Ukrainian energy company that paid his son lavishly to serve on its board. At any point, Biden could have shut down the operation to use his son to get to him. At any number of junctures, it should have been obvious. If it wasn't all along what was happening, Biden did nothing and in fact played along. He
Dude,
made
it'd be-
himself go.
It'd be scary to be the son of a president, bro.
Oh yeah. Especially if you're doing stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, like it'd be scary.
Like driving a car
So-
200 miles an hour and smoking crack.
No, like, dude, you know how many people like
Come for you.
will come for you?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
dude.
president?
Yeah, because they wouldn't go for the president because that is like way harder to get to the president than his son. Like, imagine his son goes to like a party or something.
So look,
And they kidnap him.
This
Yeah.
is pretty much saying they put Hunter Biden on the board $1 million a year after
What?
Vice President Biden. So after Biden was on the board, he
Mhm.
couldn't do it anymore because he's president. So he put his son there,
Oh,
I think, for $1 million, and then his business partner because they have a law firm, and so they just siphon their money through the law firm.
do you think presidents have too much power?
No,
Do you think they have just enough,
I think it's fine.
or too much?
I think Congress has too much.
I
I
think,
think the Supreme Court has too
I
much
think
power.
I
that-
could agree with that.
our country's system of checks and balances is why we're the number one nation.
What?
I agree too.
Because it's checks and balances. Nothing can get. No one has enough. No one has too much, like more power than the other. So like it has to level out.
Yeah, but then the only shitty thing about that is no one has enough power, but the people that do have a lot of power is CIA,
Talking to the mic, please.
FBI. I am talking to the mic.
Like right up.
Look at it. It's in the red.
Oh, okay. Continue. I just don't want your
but
voice to get cut off.
it makes not private, but governmentally run private, like separate, like FBI, CIA, Homeland Security,
Yeah, well,
Like they
they
know
put.
everything.
I think they put. I think there's always going to be like there's a need for that, to be honest. But I think they also keep the public in a bubble, which is a good thing. Like you're
Yeah.
not going to know everything, and I don't think the public needs to know
I don't think
everything.
the public should know everything.
Yeah.
No, they shouldn't.
No. Think
Besides
of how
me.
think of how
Bruh.
think of how
I need
much
to know.
things get blown out of the water when the public does know about it. You know what I mean?
But
Mhm.
then you look at the congressional hearing about aliens, and then no one bats an eye.
I think that's just because, like, I don't even know. I think we talked about this a couple episodes ago or last episode or something.
Mhm.
Like, it. I don't know. Like, I feel like people have such little trust in the government now, where they can say something like that, and people are like, "We've heard that one before."
Like whatever.
You know, like I feel like we just have lost trust in government power. At least that's what I think.
Yeah, well, I think I think most people or a lot of people, if they have that sort of power, they'll use it for their benefit.
Yeah,
I think when it comes down to it.
yeah. That comes back to my question. Like,
And
do you
that
think
comes
the
back to
government
Joe
has
Biden.
too much power,
Yeah.
Well,
or too much, or
That's why Congress and all the branches it works so well. That's why
And it's not them that are the issue, it's the people that are
the president doesn't have as much power.
yeah.
He's just an icon. He's just the
He is.
He's
He's
just
he's the
he's the
brand.
face.
he's the
Exactly.
face of the US.
yeah.
He is.
But there's
And
so
Joe
many
Biden
people in
is
his
not a good
cabinet.
face. That's
There's
all I'm
so
gonna say.
many branches. There's so many processes that things have to go through
Yeah,
for that to affect the public at least.
yeah.
So
That is true.
I don't think the president can't just do stuff like willy nilly. Like he can't just because he wants something done. There's no way.
Unless it's with the military.
What I do think though is that they like so. I think they position things and they make certain laws that position the public to work for their benefit. Like for instance, I was reading up on this one study that they do mapping. It's called I don't remember what it's called. It's like global mapping that they for like taxes and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they draw these maps for like residents and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they will like they'll do research on the people that live there, the culture, like how much the income is, and they'll make the maps so that it the most like money, like the taxes will come back to the government in like the most efficient way. And it kind of like I don't know, I can't really remember about what it is, but like that's what I'm talking about. Like they position things and they don't
They like set things up.
they don't like yeah, they set things up for themselves.
Yeah.
But
And you agree with that?
100%. Well, with small things like that, I think they do that all the
Yeah.
time.
Not even small things.
It's not-
I think they do it with everything.
Yeah, I think they do stuff and then they'll justify anything.
I think the hardest thing is that, like, they can do anything that they want, and nobody's gonna like switch up on them because this is the best country in the world, right?
Well,
No one else wants.
But that's what you make that statement now. But
Well, no,
you
I
could
don't
say
think-
that. You could say that like 5-6 years ago. But now they're like, no, like,
I don't
we
think
agree
that. I
with-
think
we
I,
don't agree with what they're doing. Like you can't mandate.
Yeah,
masks.
I think that's
you can't
why-
mandate masks. You can't mandate us getting a booster.
Yeah,
I think
No.
America and Americans are like known for speaking up and like saying and like being the whole public being in unison and like
No,
debating it out. I
I
think
agree.
that's why it's so like no one just goes along with stuff.
I
because-
agree. No, I agree. Like, I think that everyone has like they voice their opinion, but what I was trying to get at was that no one is gonna like are you gonna go to Mexico just because these issues are happening?
Oh yeah, no.
No, because it's America, right? Like, you're gonna be like, I want to stay in America because
Well, what's happening in like I would guarantee you the things that happen in America that are issues are so much better than other third world countries like Mexico and like Venezuela. All those countries, no, they're nowhere near as stable and like controlled as America.
yeah, that's what I mean though. Like, the government, I feel like they are at a point where they could do whatever they wanted, and no one's gonna like what are they gonna do? What is the public gonna do if the whole government is in unison in decisions? Like, the public doesn't have a say anymore.
But the government.
I'm not saying that's
That's
where
not
it's
in-
going. I'm
I
just
know,
saying
but
that's just a
the government will never be in unison.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's
Just
like a
'cause
conspiracy.
That's Democrats, Republicans, like
Yeah,
it's more divided than ever. There's no way that'll ever happen.
Yeah,
That's not how. That's not how. That's not our
The
government.
only way I could see that happening, like, is if one party takes everything over.
and it's just not possible. Think
No,
of the
there's no
the
way.
freaking diehard Trump supporters. You really think they're ever gonna go?
No,
They're either gonna go the other way.
no. There's too many people that
The freaking dude
don't
too.
believe liberals or don't believe Republicans.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no one's gonna. If you're that diehard, like you're not switching up no matter what.
I truly think and I truly believe is like if people genuinely like educate themselves and like genuinely do things that are like and like they think about it and they do what they think is best with their decisions and they're educated about it, I think it would be fine. Like I think everything works out.
Yeah,
But
no, I agree.
I don't know. Other people have their own intentions, I guess. So
Yeah, I think the country's at a weird state right now because
I'm just curious what's gonna happen
Me
next
too.
year
yeah, because
at
like
this time.
it's almost time to reelect, and now it's like I don't
When
know.
is it? When is election? February?
I think so.
I swear.
I'm
it's
not sure.
February.
But I'm 18 now, so
When
I
is
can
re-election for the
vote.
president of the U.S.? I should know this.
Yeah, for real.
I swear it's February.
I want to say
Or
it's
is
February.
it at the end of the year?
I want to
No,
say
it's
February.
the beginning. I saw. There's no. It's the beginning.
like January, February.
No, I want to say like yeah, maybe.
The winner of the 2024 presidential election is Donald Trump.
What?
Nothing. I'm just kidding. It's sworn into office January 20th.
Yeah, so you're right.
January.
Or wait, no.
Reverse.
Uno.
The 60th presidential election on November 5th, 2024. The winner
November.
of the
What?
2024 presidential election will be sworn into office January 20th, 2025.
Oh.
So it's the end of the year.
Okay.
Hmm.
That makes more sense. Hmm.
And then all the filings are happening right now to
Hmm.
get into the
I hope Kanye runs again. That'd be dope.
Democratic candidates. Joe Biden, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Marianne Williamson. She's not going to even be close.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Republican candidates, literally like triple.
Yeah.
Donald
Maybe
Trump,
a triple.
Corey Stapleton. Don't know who that guy
Yeah,
is.
I
I
don't
don't
know who
know
that is.
anyone. Ron DeSantis. All I know is he's the Florida governor.
Oh. Wait, let me see his face.
Top right.
I think Nelk did a podcast with him.
Probably.
I think they did. And they gave him the key, and he gave them the key to the city.
Yeah.
The key to Miami. They always go to Miami to party.
Yeah, Miami's party state.
I know,
Or
dude.
Florida's party state.
Yeah, Miami's party city.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to Miami, it's spring break.
No cap.
Dude, imagine spring break in Miami. It'd be wild.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Absolutely
I never
wild.
want to go there.
Me neither. It'd just be so packed.
So packed.
Everywhere.
Everyone's just sweating.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Everywhere.
And yeah,
Holy buddy.
and everyone there would be on a week bender.
Oh yeah. 100%.
It'd be crazy.
It'd be fun, but for like a day. And then you're like, okay, I'm done. I've had enough.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think? You guys got anything else?
I'm good.
Me
I'm
too.
good.
I'm good too. Probably gonna call this episode conspiracy. I'm gonna say the moon landing was fake? Question mark. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Moon
Bet.
landing was fake with Donovan Gygi.
With Donovan Gygi.
Donnie G.
Should I call you
Donnie
Don?
G.
Should I call you Don or Donovan?
Donnie G, they're gonna be like, we should put a question mark over his face, and he's like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be black for sure."
Yeah, no cap.
It's just the whitest.
No
motherfucker.
cap.
That's so funny.
No cap. That's funny.
All right,
Yeah.
well,
And we'll
That's
wrap
it.
up. We'll wrap up here.
leave a comment. Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. We're begging.
Please,
We're begging at this point.
subscribe.
If you
Yes,
guys like the
sir.
episode, give us a like. And
Yeah, well,
And
thanks for having me on, boys.
of
no
course,
problem, G.
We'll tag you.
And,
We'll
and
leave a link in the description to go follow him.
yeah,
Yes,
if you're
sir.
Don's girl, hopefully you stopped watching by now.
And hopefully
Mhm.
you tell us.
Hopefully you, if you're
Spread
Don's
the
girl,
word.
you better like the video and leave a rating, please.
Please.
and subscribe.
I
Please.
gotta start learning to look in the camera.
Facts. I'm like looking at the TV.
I know I'm looking at the TV and I'm like, why do I
And
look
I just
like
look
that?
like stupid.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Follow us, subscribe. Like, that's about it.
That's about it.
about it.
We'll
Later.
wrap up there.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Peace.